Well, we do trust our local weatherman, and we also trust our local sports anchor. Grace Brister is here live. And Grace, what can we expect going into this next block?
Well, LSU and Iowa faced off in the NCAA Women's National Championship today in Dallas. I'll have those highlights for you when we come back. Alabama football picked up its second commit for the 2025 recruiting class. Mason Short, a 6'7", four-star offensive lineman from Evans High School in Georgia. Short chose the Crimson Tide over Georgia and Ohio State. He says when he first stepped on Alabama's campus, it felt like home. Good evening, I'm Grace Brister. Alabama baseball put up a fight against Arkansas this afternoon to wrap up the weekend series, and it was a close one. We were all tied up in the top of the fifth. Jim Jarvis sends one soaring over the left field fence, giving Alabama a 3-2 lead over the Razorbacks. The Tide is down by one in the next inning. A wild pitch gets past catcher Parker Rowland to bring in Tommy Seidel for Alabama and tie the game back up. But here come the Razorbacks. Rowland knocks one to center field, bringing in Harold Cole to give Arkansas the lead for good. Arkansas wins 5-4 and takes the weekend series 2-1. The Tide will be back in action Tuesday at home to face Troy. Alabama softball in action at Missouri. Third inning, Ashley Prange knocks it over the fence to give the Tide a 3-0 lead and her fourth home run against Missouri in 7 career games. This would be the final run for Alabama today. Still the third inning, the Tigers come back, putting up 5 runs, and they don't stop there. Missouri wins this one 11-3. This was the only loss for Alabama this weekend. The Tide took the weekend series 2-1 over Missouri, and they'll be back in action Thursday at home against South Carolina. The LSU Tigers and the Iowa Hawkeyes both set out this afternoon seeking a first NCAA women's basketball championship. Last night, Caitlin Clark put up 41 points for the Hawkeyes, and today she put up 30. Here she is with a 3 from beyond the arc. The Tigers kept it a close game in the first quarter. Here's Jasmine Carson with a 3 for the Tigers to extend the lead. The Tigers jumped to a 10-point lead. Here's Carson with another 3. The Tigers keep that lead rolling by over 10 before the half. Carson hits the 3 to get the buzzer beater and advance the lead to 59-42. The Tigers don't stop there. LSU puts up 27 points in the fourth to win 102-85, capturing its first NCAA Women's National Championship. San Diego State closed out Florida Atlantic in the NCAA Men's Final Four. The Aztecs are down by 2. Florida Atlantic's Janelle Davis has the ball, but it's taken by the Aztecs. Lamont Butler gets it and takes it down the court with 2 seconds left. Butler puts it up to take the lead, and the Aztecs win by a point to advance to the championship. Butler says in his last seconds he knew he had to do something to change the game.
Dutch decided not to call a timeout at the end. It was about 7 seconds left when we got the ball, and he told me just to go downhill and try to get some at the rim, but they did a good job cutting me off. Once I looked up, it was 2 seconds left, so I knew I had to make a shot, and I got to a shot that I'm comfortable with, a one-dribble pull-up, and I'm just glad I went in.
UConn got its ticket to the championship after closing out Miami 72-59. The game started with UConn getting 3 straight threes, giving the Huskies a 9-point lead right off the bat, and they never trailed. One of those shots was from guard Jordan Hawkins, and the other 2 from forward Adama Sinogo. Sinogo put up 21 points and 10 rebounds for the Huskies, and he says that the win means a lot to the team.
There's a lot of teams that want to play Monday, so it means a lot to us. It means everything we work for during the season, it pay off right now. We just gotta keep going and stay locking and be ready to go Monday night.
After a tough 7-1 loss yesterday to the Braves, the Nationals came back fighting, putting up all 4 of their runs in the first inning. Let's head out to Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Bases loaded. Luis Garcia takes it 4-0 with a sacrifice fly, sending in Dominique Smith. Pitcher Mackenzie Gore threw his first strikeout as a National, and he finished the day with 6 strikeouts. The only run the Braves got came from an RBI single from Travis d'Arnaud, bringing in Marcell Ozuna. The Braves did take the series, going 2-1 for the weekend, and they will be back in action tomorrow in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. Today was round 4 of the PGA Valero Open in San Antonio, Texas. Former Alabama golfer Lee Hodges finished tied for 6th. He went 3 under for the day and 10 under overall. Corey Connors takes the win, going 4 under for the day and 15 under overall, giving him his 2nd victory at the event in 5 years. The Masters tournament, which is the biggest tournament of the year, is next week in Augusta, Georgia. Now it's time for NASCAR. The Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond Speedway. In Stage 3, Kyle Larson and Josh Berry fight for the lead, but Larson takes this one with Berry almost 2 seconds behind him. This was Larson's first win of 2023 and the 20th of his career. Up next for the NASCAR Cup Series will be the Food City Dirt Race next Sunday at Bristol Super Speedway. Maria?
Thanks, Grace. We'll be right back with more WVUA 23 News.